Cancer, what's good? Okay, so when I was getting to you guys' vibe, listen, it's something about your intuitive abilities that are so on point. It's like super on target, okay? You're either about to get the downloads or you've been getting the downloads. And this video is to confirm to you that a lot of what you've been thinking, a lot of what you've been receiving, it's been spot on. In fact, some of you guys may have somebody come up to you and say something. But what I was getting with the other signs was the demonstration, okay? This is a time of physical demonstrations to prove it, okay? Prove it, okay? So it's not just you proving something. Like I was telling who, Virgo, these are divinely calculated alignments that are coming now to put you at the right place, at the right time, in front of the right people, to do the right thing so that the right manifestation will happen. You have been seeing pictures in your mind, you've been dreaming dreams, and your intuition has been spot on. You are seeing things in ways that other people can't see them. Not yet, not yet. It's like you got an advanced screening. Let's say everybody's so excited to see this movie and you got an advanced ticket to go see it early before anybody. And everybody's like, this gonna happen. I bet this gonna happen. I bet that's gonna happen. And you just sitting back like, And they like, Cancer, you wanna make a bet? They don't know you've already had a pre-screening. It's almost kind of unfair, to be honest. But this is the kicker. There's something coming in, some type of surprise coming in for you that you didn't see coming. So it's like the best of both worlds. You get to take advantage, like you got on a time machine, you went to the future, you saw what the $1 million winning ticket numbers were, and then you came back and now you finna, win this lottery, but you already knew it. But what you didn't know was that they had an extra bonus or your numbers hit somewhere else too at the same time, like all kind of surprises. But what you thought, it is, okay? For some of you guys, I'm getting future common sense downloads. Because as I was explaining to Capricorn, we pulled a card that said, like, what you consider common sense, what you've been saying all along, is someone else's awakening. But for you, it's like, that's just common knowledge. But it's only common knowledge for your chosen energy type, okay? Again, what's common knowledge to you is someone else's awakening, okay? So let's see what we get. Let's start off. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings, see, you're an evolved being, you got this advanced screening. Most of the most evolved people or beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. How do you know someone's grounded? They live in joy, they have dignity, and they do things with courage. Remember, I was just saying there's about to be a demonstration of that. So it may have been, oh, we can see that, we can feel that about Cancer, but now here comes the demonstration. I'm seeing the image of, you remember Bishop Whitehead when his church got robbed? He got on the ground, everybody in the church got on the ground, these guys came in armed. But there was that one deacon, he was sitting in the back. He had his Bible on his lap. He didn't flinch. He didn't move. He didn't bow. It was a demonstration that he believed everything in that book. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. So why I'm bowing down? Why I'm hopping on the floor? Why I'm scared of you and your weapon? Nope. He sat there. There was an orchestrated event to prove he believed that scripture. And so there's something coming around. I'm not saying it's going to be nothing like that, okay? Maybe a happy thing, okay? It could be a parade coming around. And they pick you out the crowd, okay? It could be something totally amazing, right? But there's going to be proof, and you're going to demonstrate, not because you was trying to, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way you are, okay? And you're going to be able to prove that without even saying nothing. Prove it without proving it. The universe said, hold my beer, okay? No, I'm just playing. Let's see what else we get. Receiving. So whatever it is, and I've been getting this with the other signs too, there's some big demonstration happening that's going to set you apart from everything and everybody, okay? You have to be open to receiving this though, okay? Old boy who sat there, He was open to receiving, sitting there because he believed that scripture. He read that scripture long ago, and he let it seep into his spirit so hard that when they came in, when the weapon formed, he knew it wasn't going to prosper. He was ready to receive that demonstration to show his power, show his belief. Same thing with you. You got yourself open to the point where now, whatever it is that needs to come in for you to prove that you got it like that, you are who you say you are, you believe what you said you believe, and now you're going to get to show it. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Remember I told you that you got some inside information? That's inner guidance. So your inner guidance is going to help you to make choices and decisions because, again, like I said, the highest divine plan. Some of y'all have been given your highest divine plan, and everybody else is jumping and bowing and falling over because they scared. But you already know, no. I got a future. And it's bright and it's abundant. God already told me that. So what I'm flinching for, what I'm dropping for, it ain't gonna hurt me, okay? But anyway, the whole thing is you're able to receive. For some of you guys, because you've been receiving those downloads, because you had the inside track, because you had those dreams, you are able to move forward and receive things that other people will be like, what are you doing? Okay, remember, your common sense is someone else's awakening. Let's see. What do we have? Center of the reading. And keep in mind, we're going to start here. We're taking it over to Patreon. You no longer have to wait till the first to join. Whatever day you join, that is your brand new cycle date. And you won't be charged again until the following month on that date. Okay? So, center of the reading. Cancer has 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So, this might be the demonstration of wealth. The demonstration could also be money. For some of you guys, you're going to get a large sum of money. And it's going to be the proof, the fact, the evidence, the demonstration. Like, well, if you can do this and manifest that, then let's see you do it. And then you do it. Or they was over there talking about they got a check. They ain't get no check, but then you buy a house. And it's like, oh, maybe they did get a check. You know, it's like this receiving card as well. For some of you guys, you're going to meet your forever mate. When we talk about the 10 of Pentacles, we're talking about legendary power couple, you guys coming together, creating legacy, wealth for the future, and that's a child there, and you know it's going to be grandchildren and all that kind of stuff. All right, you're grounded and you're ready to receive this. Some of you guys weren't able to receive your forever mate because there were some blockages, but you cleared those blockages, and now you're able to receive this person. Some of you guys, you had biases, you would have never accepted who's coming in, but after going through certain things, you determine, okay, that's not what I need, that's what I need, okay? And so now this divine orchestration to bring those people together is happening. Divine unions and partnerships are happening as well. And what you thought was correct, something that you thought was correct, it's correct. Some intuitive download, your intuition is spot on. Let's see. Cross by, 4 of Swords. Remember, I was telling you, some of y'all, you wasn't able to receive what's about to come in for you, but you're about to be able to receive it now. This is recovery. This is your mind. I'm seeing it like, you know, the clock where they have those gears and those grinds. It's like something was stuck, right? And so when you took a moment to rest, when you took a moment to receive those downloads and to really understand what you were seeing, okay, it's like the gears, whatever was blocking it, it got unstuck, and now your gears are grinding again, okay? And look at that. Can y'all see those? And look like gears grinding back there, but that's just piles of money. So whatever time you've taken to ground yourself, right? Some of y'all have been out in nature. You've taken your shoes off and your socks and you went and earthed. They call it earthing, okay? And you were able to receive these intuitive downloads while you were in that space, okay? Some of y'all, you go in your prayer closet and the Lord, he starts showing you things, right? But you're able to see, you know, because that person is in the dark, but in the dark is where they was able to see. And some of y'all have been going through some dark times, but you coming out of it. But the reason you went through those dark times was because, believe it or not, God needed you to see something. So he took you to the dark. Ain't that weird? They said the Lord work in mysterious ways. So I'm going to take you through the dark so you can see the light, okay? And that's what happened. But when you saw the light, you saw what you think you saw. Let's see what's happening deep rooted. Oh, the Judgment card. Okay, again, some of y'all, you see like that pathway, that doorway. These doors were once shut, but now they're open. And so this is what you need to know, because beyond those doors, you'll be able to receive the new earth, your new life, the things that you weren't able to see or receive before. Once you go through this judgment period, the gates open up and you get to walk through, okay? So a lot of y'all, what you need to know now is gates, doors that were previously locked, that you didn't have the power to open, you are now, like, that's your reward, okay? The doors are opening. The judgment card also talks about things that were once dormant, things that you thought were gone. It's like they get a second life. They get a second chance. Some of y'all are walking into a second chance. Some of y'all been divorced. You're getting married again, okay? Some of you guys that told you you couldn't have children. Well, they're going to have to bring that up for review, because now technology and advanced medical practices and stuff have now opened up new doors for you, have now opened up new ways to do this thing, okay? And so whatever didn't work before, I keep feeling like maybe you had a vision about they're going to create this, or they're going to invent that one day, or I'm going to invent that one day. And then you do, and it works. Or they do create that, they do invent that, and before they even invented it, you already knew somebody going to invent that, and I'm going to be the first one in line, and boom, it's going to work for me. Okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. Oh, this card wants to jump out. Oh, the Lovers. Okay, so again, I was telling some of you guys, you were not able to receive this type of love that's about to come in. Maybe you met someone who's, like we say in tarot land, not your usual type, or you met someone who you would never, I would never get with that type of person, but through trial and error, you know, you had to go through some things, and now you realize, you know what, that's exactly what I need. So now you're in the space to receive this type of partnership. It could be partnership, it could be romantic relationship, but it's just something in your past that maybe didn't work out or wasn't your usual type, is now something that it looks like it's going to be very, like, lucrative and fruitful in the future. Let's talk about it. The Lovers. What happened in the recent past with the Lovers for Cancer? Oh, excuse me. That says self-love. Okay, it says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. And that's so interesting, because maybe that's what happened. So instead of it being you met a romantic partner and you would never, maybe you met another part of yourself that I would never let that show, that inner child. And now it's like, you know what, nah, I'm gonna let my inner child show, because that's just, maybe it's a gift, okay? Me having pink hair, girl, you better know I wanted that when I was a kid. I couldn't have pink hair when I was a kid. I'm still in this on Patreon. I couldn't have pink hair when I was a kid. But as a grown woman, I'm going to allow for my inner child to have a say-so. You want pink hair? You want purple hair? Okay, fine. You know? And for some of you guys, you're going to start doing that. You're going to start acknowledging that inner child and doing what the inner child wants you to do. And that, in turn, is going to bring you some manifestations that only with a child would manifest. I was telling them on Patreon, you know, when you 7 years and younger, you in theta. So the mud pie is actually a pie for you. Then you go in the house, and it just so happened that grandma made an apple pie that day. The child manifested that apple pie, okay? Because they had the ability to imagine. And you're going back to that child self-love, where you have the ability to imagine and be anything in the whole wide world that you want to be, and then boom, orchestrated events come together to bring it to you. Some of y'all have seen visions of things you would do, you know, childlike, and you're right. You should do that, okay? You're spot on. You're really seeing that vision to go out there and walk in the grass with no shoes on, you know? You're really seeing, go to the arcade and play some games. Like, you're really seeing that. Let's see what's happening in the head. Ooh, this jumps out. You ready for this? The Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. This to me, because like with this ladder and them, you know, I was going to say basketball. Okay, some of y'all might go outside and play basketball, okay? But this is like, I'm seeing teammates, you know, you and your girls, well, let's just go on a girls trip then. Or like working together, having fun. Like, let's do a creative project together. Let's have fun, okay? This is also other people coming to you, wanting you to be a part of something that they have going on. And I keep getting fun. You're about to receive a new world of fun. And that is because you have had a mental rest, a rest from stress, a rest from anxiety, and all of those things that would keep you thinking like a robot. Okay, but a robot whose gears are stuck. But with your rest, with your mind shift, right? You've been seeing these visions, you've been having these dreams. You know that something different and better is calling you. And so that belief alone removes whatever had the gears stuck. And now it's like your gears are grinding again. Again, I'm seeing these pentacles and it's like grinding happening. Things are turning. Maybe I'm saying the word grinding because I see the word grounded, okay? You're being grounded again. Something that was holding you back, something that was making you feel stuck, it's now moving again. And with that comes fun, it comes people, it comes new experiences, it comes with creativity, okay? You're leaving one place behind and walking through this set of doors to somewhere completely magical. Let's see. Near future, what's happening for Cancer? Oh, the Two of Pentacles, you got choices, you got options, and things are going to be long lasting. I love how that infinity sign is there showing you that whatever it is that you pick up, money-wise, project-wise, friendship-wise, you're going to have choices, options, and there's going to be a balance because you are grounded, a balance because you know how to take the things that are mental or the things that are like spiritual that you can't see, and then you know how to look at them objectively, by manifesting them, okay, or by bringing them from within you to outside of yourself, okay. I'm going to pull the cards to see about this Two of Pentacles. So near future, you got choices, you got options, you got Three of Pentacles, work, projects, okay, creativity, all this self-love. Some of y'all are getting a new source of income. You're like, well, I ain't got time to do no self-love, do inner child and go have fun and all of that. Well, I'm telling you, you've been having visions about more money. Yeah, that's coming. You've been having this idea that maybe if I do that on the side, then I can provide myself with an extra source of income. Yeah, okay, all of those type of things. Let's see what else we have for this Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify it. Clearing. It says, as true offerings arise, it becomes easy to let go. Let go. You start to trust more and things will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom, okay? So freedom and fun, okay? Whatever it was that you were doing in the background or what was happening in the background, it seems as though it's being cleared up, okay? Even if it's not happening right now, you have the vision that once I go through this door, things are gonna be much more fitting for me, okay? So if you feel like you're in this space right now, you're still going back and forth, you're still in the resting space, this may be your time to just kind of go neutral. And once you are neutral, then all those new things will start coming in, okay? But for the most part, a lot of you guys have been having visions, you've been getting downloads, and they have been spot on, okay? We're taking this over to Patreon. And I want to talk about how you're being viewed at this time. I want to talk about some hopes, some high vibrational things that you're going to need moving forward. Then I want to talk about the next 30 days, okay? So make sure you guys click the link in the description box, head on over to Patreon, like this video if you heard something that you like, head on over to TikTok and follow me, head on over to Instagram and follow me. Make sure you guys run on over to Amazon, grab a copy of my workbook and journal. Yeah, that dream, all right? If it ends for you right here, thank you so much once again. Make sure you guys subscribe. Everybody else, I'll see y'all on Patreon.